Peter McKay is only 14, but his dreams of being a first-generation dealer-operator have already caught the attention of over 1,400 Instagram followers.
What's up, guys? It's Peter Does Media. I'm here with PS3 and Billy Sherm here at Keyport Kia. I came today to come take a tour of the nicest Kia dealership in the state of New Jersey.
Peter has branded himself as the car dealership kid.
Parents, this is the best first car to buy for your kid in 2025. Here's 4 reasons why.
Well, so my name is Peter, also known as the Car Dealership Kid on Instagram. I'm an automotive enthusiast and prodigy and aspiring car dealer. I've loved cars since I was a little kid. My father was into cars. He had a BMW E46 M3 and Ram 3500, all the fun stuff. So I really got my knowledge of cars passed down through him. And then as I got older and started going to car dealerships and connecting with people, friends of the family that sold cars or whatever was in the car business, I really decided and did my research that this would be a good fit for my career path.
He spends every Saturday at a dealership in the tri-state area, learning from the owners, talking to customers, and filming videos. It all started when Peter was just 3. His father took him to the New York International Auto Show. 4 years later, his father died from lung cancer. But that didn't stop Peter from learning as much as he could about the industry.
My father passed away due to stage 3 lung cancer, and I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 20 days before that. So basically, you know, when I was in the hospital, I was playing the car games on the TV. If you ever see like Forza on the Xbox or whatever, that's what I would play in the hospital. And when I was younger, before my dad passed, we would go like to the Mercedes dealership and just go look at the cars and everything.
By offering dealerships free promotion on his social media, Peter is building a platform around his car reviews and insights, and finding mentors at the same time.
So basically, I got into producing social media because I saw other people, like, for example, Doug DeMuro doing it. So I really followed him and started doing car reviews. Found my way to Instagram. I started in December 2022 and hopped platforms, changed multiple names over that time, and then I eventually settled on the name Peter Does Media. So I used that name for about 2 years when I started my Instagram, and I got one video that hit 1.3 million views. It was a car review on a Honda Civic Type R. And then, so yeah, I've been doing content ever since. And now I have switched to a new name, the Car Dealership Kid, focusing more on the industry side of things rather than the product, and visiting new dealerships. And connecting and networking with other people as I grow my knowledge in the car business and eventually reach the goal of being a dealer principal in the future.
So far, he has partnered with 15 dealerships in the tri-state area to make social media content. Peter finds new dealers to collaborate with by reaching out on Instagram or through referrals from his network. His visits usually include talking to customers, building out his connections with mentors, and filming content for Instagram and TikTok. So where are you hoping to go with your social media account and then eventually with your career?
Well, I'm using my social media accounts to make a name for myself and promote my brand, and basically network and meet more people in the car business, and trying to gather as much guidance that I can.
Sometimes online commenters question his knowledge because of his age. But Peter said he doesn't let it get to him. He celebrated his 14th birthday at Raceway Auto Group in Freehold, New Jersey last week. But his visit wasn't all fun and games. Peter spent the day filming content on the dealership's new inventory with dealer principal Jake Leibowitz, one of Peter's many mentors. You've mentioned how you've worked with a lot of dealers, and I've been able to speak to some of them and talk about like your relationship with them. So who is one of your biggest mentors, and what is some of the best advice that you've gotten?
A huge mentor for me, I'm going to shout out 2 people in particular. First one would be the entire Sansone Jr.'s family, whether it be Paul Sansone Jr., Paul Sansone III, and his entire staff. They have an incredible organization. They are stellar at what they do, absolutely dominate in Monmouth County. New Jersey. Incredible organization. And another shout out, and I'm sure he's watching this, Jake Leibowitz, owner of the Raceway Auto Group, is an incredible operator. Fourth generation, but he really built his organization from the ground up and is a huge asset to the car dealership kid media. And we love working with him. Actually just started with him. So next year I'll be starting an internship with a dealership in the summer, and maybe on the weekends during the year. And then planning on going to college at Northwood University as I'm starting high school in the fall. So I will be hopefully attending Northwood within the next few years when I'm ready for college. And then, start from the bottom. I'll do, over the time of high school and college, I'll do summer internships working for dealerships. And yeah, I'll jump right in.
And why do you understand it so well? Like, what draws you to it?
Why do I understand it so well? I don't know. I was just born with it, with this talent of being like an old soul, basically, and knowing about the car business and automobiles in general.
What draws you to it?
Well, first off, I love cars as a whole. So, being in the automotive space, I'll be around cars. Second, I get to help people that, for example, might be in bad credit situations, or whatever it might be. And since I do want to own a dealership and be a dealer principal eventually, I'll be able to, since I own my own business, I'll be able to help charity efforts in the local community. And also, of course, you make good money in the car business, so.
Do you have any ideas of what you want to spend it on? Do you want to spend it on cars?
Reinvesting it into business. Maybe, I'll buy a nice house, and of course, retire my mom and help out the family and support everybody. But, reinvest it into business is the most important thing. Buy a bunch of rental properties, really get into real estate because that's where the money is right now.
Peter dreams of getting an automotive marketing and management degree from Northwood University, and then becoming a first-generation dealer operator. He knows he wants to be his own boss someday, but first he has to get through high school. For more stories about dealers and the future of the industry, look to autonews.com.